baby's arrival gets closer, I'll be showing you how to make a cute hanging mobile for any babies in your family.
And find out how someone almost got away with stealing the crown jewels.
My word.
Hello, and welcome to today's show. We are playing with one of the most popular toys of recent times, the Slinky.
Oh, they're still going. Good. You helping on its way, Meg? Great. Now, can you believe it? Look, next year it's going to celebrate its 60th birthday.
Is it? But when they began their life in 1945, they were never meant to be a toy.
Richard James was a naval engineer who was working on an experiment to help keep instruments steady at sea. Suddenly, one of the springs he was using fell to the floor and began to walk. He took it home to his wife Betty, who initially thought he'd gone a bit mad, but then she came up with the idea of making her husband's invention into a toy. She looked in the dictionary for a suitable name for her new invention and came across a Swedish word meaning stealthy and sleek. And so the Slinky was born.
Slinky, it's Slinky, for fun it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky, it's fun for a girl and a boy.
They took their first batch of 400 Slinkies to a department store in Philadelphia just in time for Christmas shopping. And they were so worried about how well the Slinky would sell that they paid a friend $1 to buy one. But get this, 90 minutes later, they had completely sold out.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, the Slinky was so successful that it got its own stamp in the United States. And believe it or not, this is one that we've had specially flown over.
Wow.
And here is a fact to impress you. Now, if you stretched end to end all the Slinky toys sold since 1945, they would wrap around the world 126 times.
Double wow. Who found that fact out? Now, although the Slinky was developed to be a toy, it's even been into space. Astronauts used it to test how well-known toys would behave in weightless conditions.
Gosh, that's amazing, isn't it? Now, it's also made appearances on Hollywood films. Do you remember it in Ace Ventura? And, of course, Toy Story, where the Slinky dog played a very important role.
Yeah, I remember that. And as if going into space and being a stamp and a movie star was not enough, it's also handy around the garden. It can be used to wrap around poles or tree trunks like this, and that can stop squirrels from taking the nuts out of bird feeders.
We also found this footage of a massive 21.73 metre long Slinky made by Robin Whittle in Australia. Now, it was made up of 34 Slinkies soldered together. 645 metres of wire were used, and it took over 3 days to put together.
Ooh, that's a lot of Slinky. Now, Slinkies are still made in Pennsylvania with the original equipment that Richard James created, and in 2001 it was named the official toy of the state of Pennsylvania. Richard James died, unfortunately, in 1974, but his wife Betty still runs the company today.
And if you've been inspired and can think of any interesting things that you can do with a Slinky, then let us know.